Hey classmates, it's Sean.
And Rob.
And this is How Do You Want It?
A podcast exploring sex, relationships, friendships, the arts, and everything in between amongst black, queer men.
It's true.
We back,
do.
niggas.
Right.
Y'all motherfuckers missed us and stuff.
They did. Back again.
Your uncle missed us.
Oh, my uncle missed us.
Hey,
Shout out to my Uncle Mike.
Shout out to Uncle Mike.
We are back. We are
That
back.
gagged me.
Yes.
When you said that, I said, oh my God.
Oh,
You
yes.
family too?
A viewer.
I live.
Yes,
Hi,
yes.
Uncle Mike. Shout out
How
to
you
you for
doing?
listening. Period. But we back, and you know who we're back with?
Our good sis.
One of our favorites, motherfucking friends to the show.
It's true.
Word to the Housewives.
It's true.
It's really giving. Who's a friend to the show? You know I don't watch the Housewives.
Oh.
Who is it?
Marlo.
Marlo.
Before she got her peach.
Right. Marlo has returned. Nathaniel.
Keep it a stack. Bitch, been walking thing, know I got hands.
Oh. Now you know we're gonna have to crop that out, girl. You know we're gonna need Ice coming for us. Ice not listening. It's fine.
That's right.
We got
She's a
Nathaniel.
friend to the show too.
Right, she is.
It's true.
It's true.
The Bronx told me.
She
Right.
watch him.
They was in the deli talking about
We
it.
get down
It's true.
The deli man said,
with their ham and cheese on the roll and orange drink.
Oh yes.
orange drink is crazy.
Yes. It's true.
You really a Florida
It's
bitch.
true. For the back of us.
Come on,
that's
Ice.
J-Lo order. No, let me stop. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Girl, please. Y'all know who the fuck it is. It's
Period.
Nate Miles, Nathaniel, our sister,
Yes.
a legendary drinkstress, a legendary singstress,
Mm-hmm.
a legendary dancestress, and a legendary Florida-stress.
It's true.
Welcome back.
Wow. Stress.
Yeah.
4 times stress.
Right, girl.
4 times the stress.
Unfortunately, the stress awards.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
blocking you after this episode.
Girl.
But, yes, Nate, Nathaniel, tell us, how does it feel to be back? 2 new singles out.
You know, listen, I am working this year. The girls said that they're going on tour, they're dropping songs. I said, well, girl, let me
Well,
jump
me
into
too.
the circle. Let me jump into it. Let's get into it, girl. So I said, I need to put my single out. I put the single out, and I'm just like, and another one is coming.
Another one.
The work is not
Boom.
ending.
I know that's right.
Let's
Always working.
briefly,
Right.
before we get into the games, let's briefly get into Collide because this was your pride, like,
Mm-hmm.
what's the magnum opus? I mean,
Right.
this was the one. It said, you
Mhm.
said pride is here, and so are we.
Yes.
Talk to us about Collide, your latest single.
So Collide is one of my little babies, my new baby that I just put out on the last day of Pride. That's why I was carrying the camera around for everybody watching that saw me carrying my little old school camcorder. Girl.
Yes.
I had to
Me,
get
it's not me, it's not me.
I had to get the footage.
Uh-huh.
No, I really wanted to do like a love letter to the queer community because I think that sometimes it could be lost on the community that Pride is not only just about celebrating us and like being proud, but being that example for those people who are still in the closet that are in more
Babies.
unfortunate like positions, and even the people who are wanting to transition into doing like being a trans man, being a trans woman, trans person.
Mhm.
I think that I wanted to highlight that moment and be like, we are here for you. There's love on this other side of the rainbow, And so I listened to the words of Collide, and as originally I did not think of it that way. One of my best friends, she was like, this is kind of like a quadruple entendre, low key.
Mhm.
And I listened again, and I was just like, no, honestly, yeah. So I wanted to, document just queer joy and dedicate the song to the queer community. So that's what we did. Yes.
You better fucking stream Collide by
Yeah.
Nate
A
Miles.
beautiful record, great video, beautiful video as well. Oh yes.
The girls got a little emotional in the video.
It's true.
It's just a little thugs
It's
here.
true. I know,
collectively,
baby. We had to pat it away, girl.
Not now, not now.
Not now.
But yeah, I just wanted to read some of the lyrics. My favorite part is the beginning, but it's fab. Like you said, it's reminiscent of that childhood joy that I think we still carry as queer people.
Mhm.
We're the best at carrying that childhood joy. I think.
Right.
I think, but I might be biased as a queer bitch.
I think you're right.
But let me read it. So it goes as follows. I remember when you and I would play pretend, running fast against the wind. We were young and dumb again, till you got close to me. I could barely breathe, though you stood so silently. Every word was clear to me. It just gives childhood joy. It gives, and what I was gonna say for the show is it gives it gives Bianca and Miley.
Oh,
y'all see it? Y'all see the connection?
Oh,
yeah.
You ate that up, baby.
I'll be your shotgun baby. Like it's very
yes.
queer friendship, growing up together. Maybe and the girls wasn't sure if it was giving is Beyonce and her lesbian era, or is it's a friendship thing. And I think that it reminded me of that.
Okay, no, yeah, definitely. Oh, you ate that up, baby.
Yeah.
No crumbs and the dishes.
And the dishes is crazy. But yeah, so the point I'm trying to make is go stream Collide by Nate Miles. And look out for the next one.
The next one.
Y'all might hear some familiar voices on that
one. One or two.
Friends
there
the
might
show
be,
might be on there.
Okay.
The girls might see somebody that they know.
It's true. But on that note, speaking of fun and festivity, pride, let's get into a game we like to call Who's Most Likely To?
Let's do it.
Okay. Yeah, when we have guests, we like to do a game every now and again. So yeah, we're gonna play this real quick. Nathaniel, would you like to start as?
Sure. Alright. We know the answer to this question.
Most likely to?
Most likely to go missing within 15 minutes of going out.
Well,
Exactly. Are we
3,
judges?
2, 1. Sean.
That's beautiful, and that's fine.
And that's beautiful.
And that's right.
And the reason is brought to you by Milagro. Tequila.
Cause she ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got
me. Period.
Okay.
Exactly.
Know that.
So
Down.
she will disappear into the crowd to
seize. Just to see
who she want to see for the night.
I feel like
what
it's
is the
only
problem? What is the
fair
problem?
to be at an event and talk to the people.
Right.
Come on,
Talk to the people.
Talk to the
See
people
who's
then.
there.
Talk to. I call it community building.
Right.
We're bonding.
Exactly.
You know, it's just
We're
reminded me
getting to
of
Queer
know each
pride,
other. It's true. It's true.
You gotta make sure you say hi to girls.
You remember in Miss Congeniality?
Which one?
Miss Congeniality, where Miss New York was like, Miss California, she was like, we gotta get our issues out there for the people to see. That be Sean pulling up to the function.
Bitch! Oh my god.
My brain is insane. I always remember the random fucking movie quotes, and I'd be like, wow, that was that.
You know what that made me think of? I mean, we can talk about Pride. I'm gonna just hop in anyway. That reminded me of when I came to the game night late for Pride. Bitch, I walked in, I saw everybody, y'all were all like right by the door too. I walked in and said, hello, I felt like RuPaul, bitch. I said, hello. Oh my god, yes. Wiping the crust out my eyes like, I'm not. Hey, what's going on?
Nah, baby, we didn't even know
out.
she was gonna make it.
Knocked
And she
out.
did.
Ooh.
Came in and was like, you hoes drunk.
Okay.
Wow.
But shout out to the niggas
Okay.
that throw house functions, kickbacks,
Yes.
It
during
was a
Pride.
great time.
That was one of my highlights, really.
Honestly.
I love a low-key ass function.
And it had the food, baby. They had
food,
They had the fried
drink,
fish and the spaghetti.
niggas,
Oh yes.
down.
fish and spaghetti.
Right.
Baby.
Okay.
A combo.
Okay.
Right.
Well, you know, some of the girls don't think that's a real combo. these
blocked.
days, you know.
And those girls are blocked
Okay.
and reported and
And some of the
spammed.
girls can't be in the conversation at all because they're allergic to fish.
Are you allergic to? I am so sorry, sister.
You are allergic to fish. That is
Aw.
crazy.
Let's have a moment of silence
You're
for
not
that.
Caribbean, are you?
And you know,
Wait, all fish?
Yes,
The-
seafood, the fish, the white
I have
fish,
like
all that shit,
3 or
you know.
4 girls in my life who are allergic to seafood, and
I can't imagine.
I shed a tear every time I hear it.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
And it's
Imagine
gonna be,
life like that.
you know,
You gonna
it's
talk
okay.
about
I'm
it?
still alive.
Wanna start
I'm
off
still here.
Here.
No, it's fine. It just happened out of nowhere because I was literally just like, I remember when I was younger, me and my cousin, like, we went somewhere and baby, the money must have been good because we was tearing them crab legs up, eating them crab legs down. But I was at one of my auntie's houses and she made shrimp with like dumpling and whatever she's been making, and so I had ate it and I ended up getting hives, and so they were just like, oh, because we were young, I was playing outside and they were like, oh, he probably got into something. But then my grandma cooked like crab rice. And then I started breaking out again, and they took me to the allergy test, and they were like, "Oh, girl, stay away from seafood, or it's gonna take you out." So,
Oh my god. But my cousin's allergic to seafood, actually.
Well,
She
I'm glad
likes
you
to
got to
shellfish.
experience it when you were young, though.
right,
You know?
but also my sister was like, "But you know, seafood kind of tastes different than from when like years ago," and I was like, "Oh, girl, don't do that to me."
She's trying to placate you, like, oh, girl, it's not even that good no more. Well, I'm here to tell you,
Okay, baby.
seafood is the same today, yesterday, and forever.
It's true.
She's still delicious.
That's true.
We gonna get you some chicken after the show. It's fine.
You know what? A chicken boil.
If we get not a chicken boil, now what the hell? What the fuck is that? KFC?
The thing, please. A chicken boil is crazy.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Okay, I'm really blocking you after this.
Do not. I'm gonna have to hit you up on the fence, girl.
Me.
Okay, no.
Blocked reported.
Fraud.
Kamala, come get her.
Mama
She
love.
acting
Mama
in
love.
We're never gonna finish the episode.
Okay.
Oh my god. Wait. Back on track. Back on track.
We supposed to play the game. Oh my
We're
god,
supposed
we're
to
the
play the
Girl,
game.
who was the first question?
We might have to do one.
Most-
So Sean. It
Yes,
was
most
the answer
likely
was
go
Sean.
missing. Yes, it's me.
It's Sean.
Who?
I disappear.
Okay. Me next.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely to make sure their friends get more fucked up than they do.
We know who that is.
We know
That's
who it
easy
is.
for me.
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna also point to you.
Look at that.
Wow!
Yes.
Look how y'all lied to me
It's
and the
true.
people.
It's true.
Y'all know it's
What
this
are you
bitch.
talking
Y'all know
about?
it's
What are you
Nathaniel.
talking about?
I don't know a single bitch.
You're
You're the equivalent of Rob saying hello is take a shot. Like I don't
Right.
know.
Well, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, she's more of a shotstress than me. But I'm gonna let y'all have it. I'm gonna let y'all rock because you're a guest. So y'all,
I
I'm gonna
thought
let
that-
y'all lie.
Because I thought that was gonna go to me too, girl. I'm not
Let's
gonna
is a
lie.
lie, bitch.
Because I
Y'all.
really be trying to get a girl shots, girl. I be trying to get a girl shots, knowing that it takes me at least 10 to
Two-
get there.
2 Scorpios. Let's is a
And,
lie.
and I have to stick with my Scorpio sibling.
Wow,
Like,
that's
Yes.
what we said.
right.
That's what we
You gonna
said.
take a shot? Go ahead. No, I'm playing. Come
You
on.
see what I was saying? You see it. That's not the right card. You see the fucking card. It was her all along.
Adequate.
You know.
Come on.
Yes! That's true.
That's true.
That was a good program.
It was.
Anywho, so that was that. Y'all lied. And what's the next one, Sean?
Most likely to wear a fedora at a Nordic Fusion jazz concert.
Wait.
Sean, you gotta get it out. Wear a fedora is absolutely.
First of all, let's
entirely
start
insane.
there. Because where was your brain at? This bitch smoked before. Because what?
A fedora.
This is probably the most ridiculous question I've ever seen. Wears a fedora to a Nordic Fusion jazz concert.
Bitch, that's crazy.
That is
Wow.
the diabolical behavior.
Which one of the three?
Okay.
I wanted to choose a fair one. That I had to really think about.
To wear a fedora.
I got
Oh
it.
yes.
I do too.
Y'all niggas ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Now we all know somebody else. Now the vote is split, honey. We need a tiebreaker
The
class.
judges need to deliberate.
Okay. Who's most likely to wear a fedora?
I just heard Nordic jazz and I was like, I'm closest to
You
classical
would
music,
go to
so
classical music, like
And Nordic jazz is not classical, but child, that's probably the
It's
closest.
adjacent. It's adjacent.
Yeah, so that's why I said me, but.
Okay, girl, take another shot.
Well, I'm not a fedorastress, so.
Wait, and that's why I didn't. I was like,
I'm not wearing no damn
Oh,
fedora.
but you know Sean be having the hats for days, so baby, so fedora probably back there in that closet somewhere.
No,
Okay.
but I almost picked one up.
Exactly.
I did. But
And
Nordic jazz, I don't know. I don't know. That's where
I'm not doing that.
I don't know. Nordic jazz?
Sean said,
A line
I'm gonna
has to be
pass.
drawn somewhere.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, a three-way tie. We love that.
Mm.
What do you got, Nathaniel?
All right. Can only make plans one day out. Can only
Interesting.
make plans one day out.
Who's most likely to
Plans,
only be able to make plans one day out?
Mhm.
You gotta conjugate these cards.
That's right.
'cause-
You know, they don't
They didn't do that right.
Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. What's the answer?
I don't know.
we did.
Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
And you're correct.
I'm not a planstress.
Right.
I'm an
You're
Aquarius.
very much
I like
so
spur of the
the day
moment.
of, an
Yeah.
hour
Y'all
before.
niggas wanna go to
Y'all
the
coming out or not?
Yeah. So
We're like, bro, what we doing for Pride? I don't know, girl. The day of. I thought we was going here. Girl, pay it.
girl, anyway. Where you going?
Rob, girl, we on our way to. Okay, bitch, I'm gonna see you there. I ain't doing nothing.
It's true. Wow. Y'all
Okay.
got me. Hoes got me. Okay.
Mhm.
We got you.
Got Nick.
Okay.
Oh,
We gotta get into Drag Race later.
we need
That's-
to.
That's for a later
Oh yes.
moment.
That's not
I
going
gotta
on.
catch up, girl.
Mhm.
Okay. Most likely to giggle at everything. Okay. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1.
Just as we
It's
thought.
true. A giggle stress.
Just as we thought. Okay.
Girls have been plotting this entire show.
I don't
I saw that card. I said, it's her. It's true.
Listen, I
That's
will
the
giggle and gaggle.
Not in gaggle.
Well,
You be giggling.
go ahead. Spit
That's
it
your
out.
ball gag.
Spit it out.
Well, I just want to know what you
Go
were going to
ahead.
say.
Auto-tune
Because I can only
microphone.
imagine.
You ever hear that? How niggas say you be laughing niggas out them jaws?
Ah!
And do.
You be giggling these niggas out them jaws.
I do, girl.
Oh, wow.
I think little comedy
I
club.
You be thinking they be funny and then you be.
Pull it out. Pull it out. It's crazy.
I think little ethicas, girl.
Oh! You said ethicus. Oh. Oh no, baby. Oh no. not the ethical draws, please.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Woo!
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
shit.
Wearing them out.
Oh my God. Woo.
I'm not washing them. Anyways.
You know what? That's
When
all
did
the
we-
time we have.
All right. We'll see you on next episode.
Girl, no, I'm playing.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, it's true though. Nathaniel is the correct answer.
Mm.
Sean, what do you got for your last one?
Last one is most likely to lose their keys while driving.
Okay, I have it.
Mm.
I have it.
Mm.
I have it.
Mm-hmm.
Found it?
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1. It's motherfucking true.
It's true.
It's true.
It's
It's,
true.
Sean.
It's true. It's me.
Yeah.
It's me. It is I.
Mm-hmm.
It's
You know,
okay.
I just, sometimes ADHD be kicking my ass. So
Right. It
The
really
weed
is.
too.
it really be like,
The weed.
oh,
The
shiny.
weed,
Oh, where'd
yeah.
it go?
They be working
Correct.
together.
Maybe.
They be like, you know what would be
Beating ass.
fun?
Down, stomping, curb stomping, baby.
Make me think of something else.
Right.
Distractor.
Distractor.
Actually.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm.
I love that. Okay.
We do.
It's for an exciting life. Just going where the wind blows.
You know.
Having a great time. Oh, what's over here?
Right.
This looks fun.
A lust for life. We live.
Okay, so that was our fun and festive game of Who's Most Likely To.
Ba-da-ba.
We're gonna move into What's Got the Gays Up,
Mhm.
Sean Anthony. Do you have your note ready?
I do. Girl, the BET Awards.
Well, part
And
of
the
them.
performances.
Did they
I
got
must
them up?
say.
It got the gays up or down. Which one?
Well, they got them talking.
Right.
You know, we sometimes say up or up in arms.
Right.
It got some people up.
Oh,
It
yeah.
got some people up in arms. So it's a split decision today.
Mhm.
I mean, I would say I'm gonna say now. I must have watched Chloe's part of the Usher tribute at least 6 times today.
Correct.
Okay.
She's a good kisser. She understands.
She did that up to me.
She did.
She did.
But before we even get to her, let's do a rundown. Do you have the list?
Oh, we do want to.
Or I think I only have the list because
You
it
got
didn't
the list?
update.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna run it down.
Run down that list.
So we started off with all Childish of the Gambino.
Mm-hmm. We did.
I think we might be sort of a house divided on this.
What's the house divided? Are we sure?
Yeah.
Okay. What are we
'Cause
feeling?
Based on what I was watching, it
Mhm.
seemed to me that you all were not, for the most part, into it, and I think that's okay. But I think he sounded good for like the first 10 to 16 seconds.
How do you feel?
I'll cut that down
That's
to 7
fine.
seconds, but I feel like, it's an art to be off key while also using autotune. So, that's a talent within itself. And
Well,
he did the best that Childish could do in that situation.
Oh my
You
God!
Like I said, we were gonna be a house divided because
Wow,
I
that's-
thought it was cute for the beginning. It was a little weird because the girls were like dancing behind him while he was like singing like a cappella. It
The
was like,
production of the
what's
track, the
happening?
new arrangement.
It was a little strange,
And
but
the
I
Jesus
thought he
symbol.
sounded.
I thought he sounded good.
See,
I thought he
a house
sounded good.
divided.
Personally,
I would like
do.
to preface this before we get more into the tribute. We are tributing Usher, the sex symbol, the smooth. I will literally look at you and your panties are going to dissolve
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
off of you.
Mhm.
And now we are going to go back to saying that Childish was the one who was picked to tribute.
I would like to get
In a
some
Jesus
tea that you told me.
Mm-hmm.
The tea that you said is that it was prepared in 48 hours.
So that's what, because that's the post that
That-
Tiana had made, saying that she had 48 hours essentially to prepare.
And so that considered, I think a lot of the decisions that were made gave, who could we get? Who already coming? No shade.
And who can
And
make a
Childish
performance in
can
48
sing,
hours?
like he's not the best singer, but Childish can sing, and I think he did okay. Like I would not have picked him.
Mm.
I would have picked Luke James. I would have picked who else? There's so many niggas. Duran was there. Avery Wilson. Like it was a ton of people
We
who
gonna get
probably
there.
would have been better. But I think Duran even posted and was saying like I'm not famous enough. I think they're always thinking about like who's a name that's gonna draw people in.
Which is tea within itself.
Which
But
is its own tea. But
we'll get into
so
that
anyway,
more
Childish
further
is a bigger name, so I get it.
on.
Mm-hmm.
And he was there, doing a little host thing.
And I think he did fine. I would have given it
It was
a
enough.
C.
Of the
It was
overall show.
The overall show, but also Childish.
Okay.
It was like that was fine.
For Childish, that fits.
Oh.
And so that was Childish. Yeah, I did think the girls dancing behind him was weird. And it was also weird that he was the only male performer of the tribute. It was like, well, if you were gonna do like an all-girls thing, just go the full way. Why just have him be the only one? But anyway, so that was Childish. Y'all have any more thoughts? That was really it for
I
me.
have nothing to say.
I mean, I echo a lot of the same things. I don't think he sounded bad. I think he sounded good. I think he sounded
He
fine.
was there, he was decent.
But I don't think it was anything to like,
Right home about.
right. He
But,
did what
okay, he sang the things. I think towards the end it got a little weird. Like it was like okay, and then Kiki came out and it was like, okay, now what is happening?
Mhm.
But so moving right along to Kiki, like, good girlfriend of the show, good friend of the show.
Good friend
you
of
know,
the show. We love Kiki.
keep a job.
Right.
Very funny
Yeah.
girl. I loved her on the Terrell show.
Mhm.
I love her in acting roles mostly. I've never really loved Kiki's singing voice.
Mhm.
It's a little bright and young for me, particularly.
It's Disney Channel.
Yeah, it's a Disney voice, and that's fine. I'm not a Disney
Right.
girl per se. So with that said, I thought it was not for me. I thought a girl with a deeper voice should have did that song. I don't remember the song she did, but it was too low for her. Cause she kept like.
Did she do Make Me Wanna?
Yeah, she
Make
did
Me
the
Wanna?
old school set.
Mm-hmm.
Make Me Wanna. And I was not into it. That's all I got. It was not for me.
Yeah. Love Kiki.
Love her now.
Love Kiki. A very
Absolutely.
talented individual.
Kiki.
Choreographed down.
Right.
She definitely danced. I do love Kiki. I like her dancing. But
Kiki. As a whole, she gets her tens.
it was cool. Like, I feel like she also, like, she came to shop, she did what she needed to do, and she went home. Like, you know, like she performed, she didn't miss a beat. It's like, you know, again, the song choice, that wouldn't have been my personal choice. But also, like, thinking about that too, I think it was maybe about like a couple performances in when I had this song, I was like, how do they choose the performers and the songs?
Because that was also crazy.
Because I was like, what is happening?
Switched around a lot of the girls.
Girls should have been switched around. Some of these songs were not fitting for the right. Some people had very great songs. I don't know if people just managers negotiated just better songs for their artists to shine. But maybe that's
probably what it was. It was like, oh
you
no,
know.
I'm doing this.
Theory.
And yeah.
What's your theory?
I have a theory.
What is it?
Miss Normani got hurt. She was supposed to perform at the BET Awards.
Oh, you think she was supposed to do the Kiki part?
And that's all I'm gonna say.
I don't.
Think about it.
Is Normani's voice that low though? I feel like the song.
Is Normani's voice that low? Absolutely. She could have definitely did it.
You make me
And
wanna.
also think about the choreography. Think about the stage setup.
Wait, so you think that was? But
I think that could have
Normani
been.
would have been Kiki's part.
I think that Normani could have been key. Because if we're talking about 48 hours, Normani had just got hurt. So I'm just like, it could have definitely been that.
She could have also did Tinashe's part.
She could have did Tinashe's part as well.
So,
and I'm just like,
I was
No.
actually
That would've made more sense
I
to
honestly
me.
feel like Normani was somewhere in that tribute. Like
Yeah,
I feel
agree,
like I don't know
actually.
exactly who it was,
I feel like
but
it was
she
probably
fit somewhere in
Tinashe.
there. So
We'll get
Which
to
one?
this.
Yeah.
I think that Kiki did a decent job for whatever she could do. It was not like
Oh,
it was not
Oh.
for me.
that was a bullet.
Right. It was not for me. But I love Kiki though. Like I really do.
Same.
I just was like, okay.
Could have had
It was just like okay, yeah.
Mm.
So
Alright, we're 0 for 0 so far, I think.
My God,
And then we go into summer. I think was next. Should we just skip it?
yeah.
I don't remember it. I was bored.
Yeah.
She looked nice. That's all I got.
And the choice to have that song in the Usher tribute for me is
And
just.
I think that's part of the
What?
problem. Because it was like, why?
Why
She
was
has so
that
many
song?
classics.
I have no idea what she was doing in that tribute, but
Like that just I don't understand that one. Like
Yeah.
what happened
Choices
there?
made.
we can move on because
Anyway.
it was
So,
what it was.
Still like Summer though. Shout out to Summer, my sad girl, nasty girl.
Yeah.
Atlanta girl. Maybe
Constant
that's
bullshit
why, right?
down. Yeah.
You said what?
I said constant bullshit.
Oh yes. Oh
Oh,
yes.
girl.
Oh yes.
The catalog
Insane.
has some hits.
And that's the thing. I'm not saying that I don't like any of these artists. I love every artist
Yeah.
that walked up on that stage.
Tribute.
Just
But we're talking about
Usher.
Usher.
Yeah.
And that is what I want us to realize when I'm saying what I'm saying.
Mm.
We're talking about the legendary Usher.
Mhm.
We're talking about the performer Usher. We're talking about the smooth, sweet voice Usher.
Mm.
And then you're talking about this tribute. So, you know,
It was a chop for you. Okay.
it was.
Well,
Very
we're
much
gonna
chop
move
cheese.
into a girl who I don't think any of us chopped.
Correct.
The one and only, the brown skinned girl herself,
Down.
Madam Coco Jones.
Had NLE ready to risk every bit of it all, baby.
Good for
because
her. Good for
down.
her.
Down. She
Coco
said, I don't know
sang.
what the rest of you girls
I
are
don't know what
talking
y'all
about.
been doing.
But one thing about
I
my
can't even
mic,
sing.
on, volume, up, vocal, forward,
It's true.
chest, breath.
It's true. It's true.
Chest breath.
It's true.
Baby.
It's true. It's true.
Coco
We'll
said, let me
speak on
show.
it.
Coco said, let me show
Let
you
me
girls
show you
what
what girls
live performance
shoulda
is.
did.
Let me show you girls what the 2000s, the 90s girls did, girl.
It's true.
A good hairdo, a nice body suit.
It's true.
Walking, understanding her sex appeal, understanding that she looks fucking good, bitch. Down, and a vocal on top of that.
You liked her, huh?
I lived.
Mm.
I lived for a Coco.
She was great.
You know.
She was fab.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
Oh, gunshots. They shooting.
Down, because they was living for Coco too. And period. They heard Coco and they were like, oh yes, girl, we live with Miss ICU, girl. Damn.
Not Miss ICU.
Mm-hmm.
You stupid for that.
And she knew it. Everybody in the audience knew what time it was too.
Coco came to sing and deliver.
She did.
And
she
did.
She
Delivered
did.
express.
And you
She
know,
did.
I think I said when I was watching it back, I was like, oh, she should have did Kiki's part. But I don't know if Coco's a dancer.
No.
But
Well,
I think vocally
She did do that. She did. I think her most
think
recent
she can
video she
dance.
danced, but I don't know if it's giving like that.
I
But
don't
Kiki,
know. I
Kiki
cannot
can
confirm nor
dance, and
deny
it
it.
didn't even like. I don't think it was hard choreography.
It was.
It was the vocal that I had a problem with during that. Like, I don't think she was
The
doing anything
pre-recorded
crazy.
vocal?
Even that was like,
It was decent.
no,
Yeah, it was
decent is
Yeah.
strong for me.
It was.
Let's not move backwards.
It was.
Anyway, I think Coco would have carried that because she's a low voice to me. Coco's bottom range is delicious. It's
It
so
is.
But
sweet.
also,
true.
she still ate. There was my baby.
Well,
The
yes.
versatile
Well,
girl,
But
the
I'm
actual
saying
vocal-
if you would have just paired them two back to back and had her do that whole
Because
set,
I don't also.
Fat.
Because I also am like, does Coco? Is Coco? Was she gonna be able to do the dance and sing at the same time thing?
But that's the
I
thing
think
is
she's
too.
capable.
No, and she may be, but also that's
We've never-
have a good choreographer too to work with the artist.
Sure. And we're
and
gonna
make
get
the
into
strength
who
and
has a good
dancers,
choreographer
too.
later.
That's another thing because you
Mhm.
can't have her hitting a crazy 8 count and she's like a strong vocalist.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make sense. So, I mean, I
let me
just
say
think she
this.
could have
Kiki
carried.
was on stage for 55 seconds. Coco could have did them 55 seconds
It's
and
true.
still sang because she
It's
has
true.
breath control.
And I agree with you.
And it's
Yeah.
the sing stress.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
So I think
Mm-hmm.
I just did not. I'm backtracking, but I did not need the Kiki moment at all.
Correct.
yes. Mm.
Another girl could have did it.
Mm.
Nope.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
So, but shout out to Coco,
Shout out, baby girl.
a singer.
A black queen.
And we're gonna move into someone who is not quite. The girls claim she's a singer, but I don't know.
Not the girls
One
claim.
half of Floor Tree, Marsha Ambrosius, as you call her, did Superstar, which is one of my favorite Usher songs.
Oh.
I was annoyed.
This
I
was
was-
not a good performance for her.
I knew the
This
moment
is
she
bad.
opened her entire mouth.
That was not a good performance for her.
Oh my
Marsha
God.
Ambulance did just not.
Not Marsha Ambulance.
I just am not. I want to know.
Ambulance.
I want to go back into the past and just sit in the creative direction room and listen to somebody say,
You know who would be good for this?
for Superstar in particular,
Any of it, really.
any Usher,
Marsha.
Marsha,
Yeah.
and they were in the room like, and you know
Yeah.
what? That's correct.
I would have been in a room like,
Not
on
on
my
my
watch, bitch. That's crazy.
That's crazy
When I
because
say,
it really could have easily been Avery Wilson.
Avery, it could have been
Literally
Durant.
could've been.
I don't give a
Let's get
good.
anybody else.
Let me explain something to y'all. I don't care what nobody. I don't want to hear anything that Durant got to say talking about something. I'm not famous enough, baby. When it comes to tributes, in the past there have been people who are not like those big
The most
A-list
well-known.
stars,
Yeah.
but it's because. Listen, we need to tribute the people with the singers, with the people who have the
Yeah.
vocals, with the people who can actually handle.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna do Superstar the way you did Superstar, Durant and Avery were a very clear choice. Avery gives very much so sex appeal, just like Usher does, and he has the actual vocal, and he would have been able to breathe the right notes on that song. So like, I don't want to hear anything about, oh, well, they're not as big of artists. It doesn't matter. It's a tribute. You tribute a person the correct way. You find TikTok is out there, girl. It only takes about 2 seconds to find a person that can actually tribute somebody the correct way. But you got Marsha up there cracking like a goddamn earthquake. And like, I just don't understand. She
I
looked
think
like
we
she was
agree on that.
uncomfortable.
That was just strange and unusual.
Yeah, I don't know. Which is why I'm also like, how long did y'all take to actually pull the performers and the performances together? Because it just doesn't add up to me.
How long were y'all
It
planning the
doesn't
show?
add
How long
up
did
to
y'all
me.
know that y'all were going to be tributing Usher? Because I'm just like, 48
Apparently
hours are
48
not.
hours.
48 hours are not.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There's no way that you're telling me 48 hours and you're like, oh, let's tribute Usher out of nowhere. And let's just throw
I think
people
no. I
together.
think they
The plan-
48 hours is what they told the
to
performers.
prepare, correct. But I'm saying, let's go to the creative direction room. Let's go to
Why
the
did
room.
y'all not have
Why
more
did y'all not
time?
have?
That's real. That's real. Cause yeah, that's not enough time. Like Usher is enough of a legend that you need to give him more than that
Right.
to get the artist ready to do a tribute. So it sounds like chops across the board from Marsha. I think everyone would agree she sounded crazy.
Yeah.
But I generally don't live for her voice, so it was never gonna sound good for me.
Right.
Yikes.
But then I think they gave kind of great. But when Miss Chloe came out,
My girl.
to do Good Kisser,
Come on.
speak on it, Jonathan.
Let me tell you something.
What a
Come
game.
through.
Miss Chloe from the House of Darion.
From the house of Uncle Johnny.
Okay.
Email address.
She,
Carrie.
first of all, she came out with presence. She looks great.
Mm-hmm.
And then her mic was on. And I said, oh, yes. And then she gave arrangement of the song. She made the song, somebody said she made the song her own.
Yes.
Which I also think is very true.
Yeah.
And that's a real testament to her. And what I also love is that the fact that her mic is on and she's a singer. She, you know, the choreography wasn't too overwhelming.
Yeah.
It wasn't crazy. If you actually look at what Chloe's doing, she's doing very minimal.
Yeah.
Before the dance break.
Right.
She's maybe standing up. She give you a quick little hit, 1, 2, 1, 2. She'll pump to the front 8 steps, come to the back 8 steps, swing her leg to the left, swing it right back, do a little moment. But she is singing, and that is the goal. She's, you know, like you could tell she's here. She's in tune. She knows what's going on.
Correct.
So I loves it. I love it. I feel Chloe stole the show for
Absolutely.
me. That's number one. That's number one.
She's kind of a tie for first place for me in terms of like who. We'll
Really?
get to the girl.
I bet I know.
We'll
I
get
bet
to the
I know.
I
combo.
know who you're going
I
for,
know.
but I'm like,
I know
really?
the combo.
I'm
It's
sorry.
true. It's
Here's
true.
my thing.
No, I
Here's my
get
thing.
it. I respect it.
Here's my thing. I'm like,
Okay.
if we're talking about performance and vocal and like, I think that Chloe to me is getting stronger. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I live and it's the closest second. But one thing about it, the vocal's gonna edge out every single time for me.
And that's why it's a tie.
And my thing is, and the thing is with Chloe
The
is
shade.
very much so like Sean said, but this has to be like top 3 performance for me with Chloe. Very intentional,
Ooh.
very smooth from the
Yeah.
beginning to the end. She looked
This is
very
one of
in
my favorite
control.
performances of
She was like, I'm a star. This is my actual moment. And she was understanding as a musician. Like she was understanding, like I don't have to sing it exactly like Usher. I can sing it in a way that works for me, but it's still a great tribute. I mean, moved every move, every vocal, every look, every picture was intentional, and I was like, that is what the entire tribute was missing.
And you know what? You know what's also true about Miss Bailey?
We'll see.
Let me tell you something. She might be, and this may sound crazy. The girls may laugh at me now.
Here we go.
But she may be one of the girls who's gonna continuously give a tribute performance and kill it every single time.
I agree.
I would agree with that.
Every single time.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with that.
Because that's how also she got her start of coming out with people's music. And I just think her hunger as just a performer, she's gonna carry every time.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it's not surprising to me that she carried for this performance, but what a way she carried.
Why?
She did.
Like
What a way
crazy.
she carried.
And I think
Wow.
them couple of runs she did back to back.
Tasteful.
Very tasteful,
Choice.
very sickening. I said,
Oh, her choice
even that-
and
mwah.
her
even when
choice
she
of being
ended
like
it.
it's Chloe.
When she was
she
like,
had-
a good kisser.
Yes.
And I was like, she said, let me show you that I am
Yes.
Chloe Bailey.
Yes.
See.
Yes. Come on, get
So,
in.
you know,
Get in.
Now,
When we get
let me throw a spanner in the works, as
Oh, here we go.
the Australian Survivor girls say. I have an inkling that all of their tracks were pre-recorded. I do think that.
I believe that.
yeah.
So Sing Down she did, but all of the girls who sang down, I think they were all pre-recorded. So that
Except Coco. I think Coco was actually
Coco
live.
potentially
Because
did.
we heard that mic hit the stage.
We did.
And I'm gonna leave it there. Because I loved her performance and I love Coco. I'm not gonna give her too much.
But
we
yeah,
heard that
I
mic hit
think-
the stage. That mic was on.
Everybody that gave choreo, there was potentially a pre-recorded track for all of them. I
Right.
think.
Or
There was a
pre-recorded
moment-
moments. I think.
Yeah, that's also
Yeah.
possible.
I
But
don't know.
there was a moment where she moved the mic away, and you could tell the volume was still the same. Usually when the girls do that, you hear the volume shift.
Mm-hmm.
Like, go back and watch when she
Chloe?
moved. It did. I think it happened with her.
Mm-hmm.
But I could be wrong. Ciao. Anyway, the point is, Chloe sings down. We know she can sing. She knows she can do all that live.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
You talking about pre-recorded tracks, girl?
Okay, because some of the pre-recorded tracks sounded crazy. If you're gonna do a pre-recorded track, at least sound good.
Girl, because what?
So, anyway, my girl Chloe killed it. I agree. We'll get to the person I think, the persons who gave a combo pack that was on that level. Before we get to them, we're gonna go into Miss Tina She, Miss Tinashe. Y'all gonna have me sound like that.
And I want to get this very clear. I want to be
I just been too quick with my girl.
very, very clear about this.
Take it away, Sean.
I've been a nasty girl. I am a nasty girl.
Look
I
at
am
somebody can match your freak.
No. Oh yes.
Always.
Shouting it from the rooftops.
Right.
We'll be in there.
However,
15 minutes into the function.
However, it's true.
It's true.
It's true.
And we go up.
I bags.
Right.
I bags.
Down. And do it all Pride long.
It's true. It's true.
All
it's
Pride,
true. I cannot
all
deny.
winter, all summer, all spring.
Get
Bitch.
into it.
True. I bags.
Get into it.
I can't deal with no nigga who can't deal with me being one who bags. You know? Because I be bagging. It's true.
Bagging.
But back to
Yes.
Back to Tina. That wasn't the song choice for my girl.
It was not.
That was not the song choice for my girl. I think she looks great. I think she always dances like she does. I think that when she so when Tinashe performs live, I realize that her voice is lower than it is on her actual like tracks.
Sometimes.
Just as an aside. But like, so I always forget that sometimes when I see her like sing actually live or whatever, or I always forget that. But this, it was a mismatch for me. It was not. Yeah, it was not. And again, love my girl down. We'll go get Roscoe's with her after the performance. Be like, yeah, girl, you know what?
Maybe not.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Still love you though.
Not that one. But love you.
And
down.
I want to put in my controversial 2 cents because I told y'all this before the show. I thought that the lady who performed next should have did that one, perhaps. Victoria can sing and dance at the same time, whereas I don't necessarily want that from Tinashe. Tinashe has a dance just down. The catalog has been fab for me lately. I don't care to hear her sing live. Like, that's not what I come to see Tinashe for. So let her do the dance part, even though she don't look like Beyonce, of the dance tribute that Victoria did, because I wanted to hear Victoria. So I think if they swapped, or maybe a lot of the girls could have been swapped, honestly. But for Tinashe to do that and give the vocal that it gave, it was like, I don't want this. I didn't need it either. It was like, kind of like, well, no, I won't say kind of like Kiki.
Because Kiki was pre-recorded.
And Kiki also, she had more complex choreo. Tinashe is a dancer.
And there we go. And that's where I'm going to step in and put my 2 cents in. Because here's the thing. You're talking about you got everybody pre-recorded, but Tinashe seems like she was also singing live. I have never seen Tinashe on stage look as stiff as she looked. I was literally like, one girl who actually, because one thing that I was feeling like was missing heavily from an Usher tribute, I was like, the girls are really not dancing. They're not giving the smooth dancing that Usher gives. But the one girl that could have really went up there and fucked it up in the absolutely correct way decided, or so it sounds like to me, to sing live and then also do little to absolutely no choreography.
It was nice and slow, right?
Yes, and I just was
a terrible song.
I just don't understand. I'm like, Tinashe.
She would have carried on that Victoria part. I'm sorry.
The dancing girl is not dancing.
It gave
what is going on?
Body roll and sexy. Victoria would fuck that up.
Yeah, and that's why I'm just like, I don't know, how did they choose?
Like, who chose
the
like,
songs? What happened here?
It was weird.
It just didn't make sense.
I think most of this could have been solved if they gave them more than fucking 2 days.
Also, if what if Nasha and Kiki just switch songs?
I also thought that
potentially
too.
that as
because
well.
I think Kiki could have done great at Nice.
I don't agree because it's the voice.
Yeah.
Nice and Slow is not a hard song, but like that would have been probably worse actually. Nice and Slow needs to be sexy. I don't hear sexy when I hear Kiki's voice.
Thing, I don't think Kiki should have been on.
She should not have been on.
She should have been on the tribute.
That's first.
Because of her voice.
No shade.
But if she had to be on the tribute, Nice and Slow would have been better for her.
I disagree.
Because the only reason I disagree with you disagreeing is because
I disagree with your disagreement. Okay.
Here's the thing: a big part of Kiki's performance was dance, and who is the dance? Like this is what I'm saying. Who's the dancer? So even if Tinashe could not give the vocal because Kiki didn't get the vocal either. So what are we gonna do? The girl who both of them can't give the vocal. Both of them can't get the vocal, but
I would have made Victoria do all of it.
But
she also
Victoria and Coco. Would have carried the whole thing.
But if we had
and Chloe, no shade.
And Chloe. But if we had to keep those two, at least give Tinashe the choreography part. Kiki had the most choreo aside from Tiana and Victoria. She had the most choreo, and I'm just like, baby, give it to the girl that actually does it.
Well, I don't know, because
like,
I mean, there
were some bad choices made.
I feel like there must be some like work politics also involved because. There must have been something was going on back there because it can't just be just pure of they can or cannot because it doesn't add up.
And Tinashe even looked uncomfortable on stage.
Well, and
she looked like she was like, I don't know why I'm here right now.
Well, and wait, did y'all say you thought that Normani would have done Tinashe's?
I thought Normani would have possibly done Kiki's part.
Oh. Well, maybe.
Again, I'm thinking of the choreo heaviness of Kiki's performance.
Yeah,
and
you're
so
probably right.
I'm thinking like the dance girl could have done Kiki's part if they were going to do the pre-recording, whatever. And honestly, like you said, Kiki's voice didn't fit. I don't think any of their voices would necessarily fit, but at least Normani and Tinashe would have been grounded in choreo. Like we would have been like, "Oh, bitch, but you're dancing the fuck."
You know what's crazy? I think Normani would have had the last song.
Possibly.
Which is why that's a guy.
The last singing song.
The last song.
Not the rap.
No, right. Well, yes.
Let me try to think. Hold on.
You're right.
Which is which is why I think that they may have
I'm sorry. I'm going to disagree again because, baby, the way Tiana was singing, she sounded just like Usher. Even if it was
she sounded great.
She sounded fab. And she was dancing down.
No, yeah.
Even though Victoria was like sort of the star because obviously she's giving the Beyonce moment.
Right.
Let's just jump right into it. Fuck the Tinashe thing.
Right.
It was the chop, girl. We love you. Next.
Okay.
So we had a Victoria, Miss Monet, and Tiana
Taylor.
And I
ate it up.
I lived.
Ate it up.
Tiana said, I am in my stud era.
Yes.
Like, it was fab. She gave Miggy, she sounded fab. She sounded just like Usher to me. I was like, is that Usher? But it was her. She sang. She sang, bitch.
She sounded great.
And she gave you choreo. And like I said, I think everybody was pre-recorded, but she sounded fab.
She ate it up.
And the performance was interesting. Victoria looked sickening. She gave Beyonce. I still wanted to hear her sing. Because I just wanted that from her. Because, never mind. I just wanted that. And that's all I'm going to say. So that performance and the Chloe performance are sort of neck and neck for me. Because I thought Tiana sounded fab.
She did.
And the choreo was cute. It was sickening.
The choreo was great. Also, I think that they probably had the best choreo. I think. And because it's them two. Alone on that stage, working it out.
And sex appeal, you want to talk about the sex appeal?
You want to talk about it?
They gave it, and obviously so did Chloe. But
yes.
I think the chemistry between them was great.
And the gay agenda lives on.
The gay agenda continues. Happy fucking Pride, bitch.
Okay, come on.
Yeah,
wake it up.
So, and I'm sorry, I'll never forgive you girls. You girls always. Ooh, stream this, stream that. I'll never forgive y'all for fucking what you did to Tiana and 7th Streeter.
Ooh,
look,
wake it up.
They should have been up there.
It's true.
And y'all paid it, so I'm always gonna go up for Tiana. A danstress and a singstress.
It's true.
She's sickening. Oh, you're gagging.
She's
It's fine. It's fine.
I didn't realize that you had this issue.
I will always be mad at you niggas for that, cause I think Seven should have been.
I think
up
Seven
there.
was interesting shit though. I don't
And
know that it was.
Tiana.
I think it was interesting shit with Seven. I think that people really did like Seven Streeter, but I think that like
the industry
it was
didn't give her
inconsistencies in her releases, in her promo, and whatnot, and it's just because I think she ended up getting that bad and just sticking to the industry. So like, but I always said that I'm just like Seven Streeter definitely should have been up there with the girls.
Yeah,
and I you know,
also,
controversial because Tiana can also rap. Like Tiana is like really a triple threat. Like she can.
I
and
just
she
think
can
that what
really
happened.
rap.
I think that what happened with Tiana is because she started off as such a TV personality that people just they put her in that category. Where it was like, oh, you're the TV personality that kind of wanted
annoying.
to make
that's annoying. I think colorism
music.
plays a part into it because two girls are both dark skinned.
Hello.
But y'all not ready for that conversation, so.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like we should wake up because
well,
I also feel
let's
like
get in.
I agree. I think that Tiana, she's crazy talented.
Y'all talk crazy about my money too, but
she sings, she dances. She's also a creative director. She's also a choreographer.
Right.
Like she's also like a fashion girl. Like
I think that people do respect her. Yeah.
I think she should.
I think that
she will forever be one of those girls because she's always gonna be her.
Right, and I think because she's so multifaceted, like I do think people give her respect. I think that they're not giving her just the focused respect on just like music, but they're saying, you know, across at least for me, I feel like across the board, Tiana is so talented in so many different ways that I'm like, I'm not going to just straight up be like, oh, I'm putting her in music. I'm putting her in more than just that because the girl can creative direct. The girl can also dance. She can act. She can rap. Like she's done more than just music. So I wouldn't even just put her in the category of like, you girls are not giving Tiana enough credit in music. I feel like they're not giving her enough credit in general. Like
Agreed. Yes, well, yes. So, but I think because we were talking about the music girls, I was making that connection. Mm-hmm. But yeah, all around, Tiana should be light years. I think ahead of like where she is, and she's I'm sure doing great. But like,
let's also remember she quit music. She retired from music.
Well, yes, because they
which I think is also very. It's sad. I think it's somebody who also enjoys her as a performer. That's.
I don't like to hear somebody say that like, I've quit music and I'm not doing music anymore.
Well,
like
Tamar did that too, but you know.
Yeah. My thing is just like. My thing is just like even if I hate hearing like that because of like maybe numbers or you feeling like you're not getting the respect and like the light that you're supposed to get because I feel like that is a part of your art. That's something that's keeping you going. Like that's something that electrifies you. So regardless if people are listening to it or not, or the masses are listening to it or not, I feel like you should still be able to create and put stuff out. So it does kind of suck
like
when
do it because you love it, not
and it does kind of suck. And I
do
understand the accolades. I understand the numbers. I understand social media, but like I don't know. I just wish that people would not get defeated by that. And I've not been in their position. I don't get it at like the frequency as a Tiana Taylor would get or any of those celebrities would get. So I can't really talk from their place, but it is sad to see it on the other side as an artist because I'm like, I wish that you just be able to put it out and be like, I just really love my music. And y'all can not like it or not, or you can.
I think it's easier said than done.
Right.
For
which
us
is why I'm
to say that as well because like I can only imagine that because I think about like as an artist, if you're in a career lane that's also making you money for the thing that you love to do, and then you're not getting validated by these things that tell you have to do this in order for you to get even funding for you to do the next big thing that you want to do, or like even have a budget to have the video of the caliber that you want. Right. Like that can be very disheartening, and I can imagine that. Like I think of like as an you know what I'm saying?
You also mentioned she's talented at other things.
So
it makes sense for her to maybe pivot. Like, okay, well, I'm fab at music. Y'all are paying it. And so let me see if I can get
the
more into acting.
Behind the scene girls do be getting their coin too.
She creative directed Lotto's one of Lotto's like festival performances or something like that.
A lot of the girls' performances.
Like she is that girl. Like as far as like as an artist and as a creative artist and performances, like she's that girl.
Right.
So, I mean, I can understand why she would be like, I don't want to make none of this music no more with y'all niggas because y'all be out here just paying it. Y'all paying it, y'all playing me. And I'm telling
my face.
I can only imagine because I'd be pissed off.
Yeah.
And she will
Man.
always have the catalog, and the girls who stream it, me, are going to continue to, okay? And support it because talent recognize talent.
That's true.
So
That's true.
I can talk about Tiana forever. Yes.
I
because
know. Me too.
Yeah, forever,
Oh my
bitch.
God. We gotta talk about Lotto. Yes.
Anyway,
Didn't
that was
really like
also
it,
a
but
chop. We
okay.
didn't like it. Wow.
But love you.
Love Lotto.
He don't. But
But we need to get into that. Well, no. Cause he like the other girl better. Let me stop.
okay.
So
I'm saying it's Ludacris.
Lotto.
He is
Okay.
alive.
Ludacris also should have been
Ludacris
there.
is alive.
Lil Jon
He
should have been
wasn't.
there.
Lil Jon is alive.
That's
They both
crazy to
alive.
me. Where was Jermaine Dupri?
Where was Love
He was
and
in the audience. I
Friends?
saw him.
He
was
came
in
on
my
stage
house.
for Nelly when Nelly was there. Nelly did a performance and he came on
Like
stage.
y'all
for
didn't
Nelly.
ask them anyways to do something?
You ain't want to.
They
Jermaine
was-
Dupri couldn't say it's so deaf before one of the tracks.
Not one. Monica?
Good
Good
God.
cut.
That would have been for the culture. That would have been
I'm
great.
just like Ludacris and Lil Jon right
I
there,
know.
and so is Love and Friends. Okay, move
I
on.
also get it. You want to keep the girls that are like on the charts right now, whatever.
and, yeah,
like,
that's what I was saying. They're trying to,
Sure,
trying
sure.
to do numbers.
And
I guess-
also, like, this is a timeless thing. Like, this is Usher.
I'm gonna keep going.
But, you know.
wow. So anyway,
But
that was
still.
the Usher tribute.
Mhm.
I said overall like a I'm gonna amend my statement C minus because the girls who carried, the girls who were a chop, they were a strong chop. So they slanted the skew down.
Which
That's true.
Marsha, I'm talking to you. But anyway, that was the Usher tribute.
Mhm.
Let us know what you thought.
Flowetry. Flowers.
And I've always supported Jill Scott, bitch. Jill, you'll always be famous, girl.